awareness because at that time, Rosie didn't know me. So what I asked them to do is to talk about me frequently to Rosie. While they were doing that, I intentionally went to the cafeteria almost every day just to say, "Hi, Rosie." The first answer was like, "Who are you?" Well, she didn't say that, but I could see in her face. But then the next time, and she said, "Hi." And then the next time she said, "Hi, Andhyka." Ooh, I felt very happy. And then the next time she said, "Hi, Andhyka," with a smile. Okay, my plan worked. So I did that for almost 3 weeks. And then the cousin and the best friend came to me. "Andhyka, I think it's the time for you to tell her about how you feel about her." We guessed that she had developed same feelings for you. Whew, I was so nervous. But then I told myself, okay, hotshot, don't mess with this one. So after school, I asked Rosie to walk her home, and then I told her that I wanted to be her boyfriend. And guess what? She accepted it. So let's see how I implemented patch in this one. P stands for purpose. So my purpose was to be Rosie's boyfriend. That's a solid purpose, wasn't it? So the A stands for audience. My main audience was Rosie, but then I have another audience who are the cousin and the best friend. So these audience that I have to send my message to. And then T for the time. Time plays important role here. So if you hear my story, I went to the cousin and the best friend first before I encountered with Rosie. And then C, the content. This is the creme of the crop. It has to be about what message I want to send to the audience. For Rosie is the ultimate question, but then the way I manage my message to the other audience, the cousin and the best friend, is to ask for their help. And H, this is about how we send the message. At that time, I didn't have the luxury to use the texting because there was no cell phone, there was no email. So I did the direct conversation. So, ladies and gentlemen, this patch recipe works anytime, anywhere, and by anyone. So you could use this patch purpose, audience, time, content, and how to any of your communication plan. So patch your communication and catch your dream. Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow, wow, wow. There we go. What a great Dylan story, Toastmaster Andika. And thank you for giving us the wisdom of patch, purpose, audience, time, content, and how. Wouldn't expect you to put it into a wonderful high school romance story. Oh, so wonderful. What a great addition to the night. Okay, so our very last speech will be delivered by an increasingly familiar face around the block, distinguished Toastmaster Ravee, visiting all the way an hour from the future. He will deliver a speech titled My Love, My Life, which I'm sure was definitely not written with my tragedy in mind. Distinguished Toastmaster Ravee will be introduced by his time zone mate, our Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, it is my honor to introduce distinguished Toastmaster Ravee. He is very senior. Do you know what? He joined Toastmaster since 1988. He's very senior, but in terms of spirit, I think he is the youngest around us because how good is he long from 1988. And today, distinguished Toastmaster Ravee will deliver level 3, project number 2 in his Pathways Presentation Mastery. The project is Connect with Storytelling. The purpose of this project is for distinguished Toastmaster Ravee to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, distinguished Toastmaster Ravee, my love, my life. My love, my life, distinguished Toastmaster Ravee. Screen is yours.
Mama, ooh. I bet most, if not each and every one of you, is laughing your head off in the comfort of wherever you are. But trust me, I too am laughing. I've been laughing at the failed, futile attempt in trying to get just that one line out of Freddie Mercury's famous song, Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, you may laugh, I may laugh. My mother never laughed at me. For to my mother, I was pretty. And I'll argue with my mom. Mom, but I'm a man. I'm not Freddie Mercury. So I should be beautiful. And my mom will look at me straight in the face. Yes, you are pretty useless. Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. My dear mom passed away some 2 years ago. Being the eldest in the family, the first of all her 8 children, I was the love and life in her life. But in my life, she gave me life and love. Endless love. My mom and myself, we had an intertwined, intricate love affair throughout the 6 decades she was with me. You see, whenever I'm at home, and I used to travel a lot and come back home, my mom will give me all kind of errands to do. Simply because she wants me to stay at home, she doesn't want me to go out. So she'll, for example, say, hey, you're doing nothing. Why don't you go and take the grass cutting machine and mow the lawn? And me, being the lazy guy, I'll just go to the storeroom, I'll take out the spark plug, put it in my pocket, bring out the machine and yank, doesn't start at all. And my mom will see me so pitiful. She will say, it's okay, it's all right, leave the machine aside. So I'll put back the machine in the storeroom. Then she'll say, since the machine is not working, why don't you at least go and prune the plants? And I will say, well, I can't find the cutters. And then she'll ask me, in that case, why don't you go and water the plants? And I say, Mom, it's going to rain later today. And my mother will look out of the kitchen window. No, it's a very hot day. And she will get the message. Okay, if you don't want to do outdoor work, do the indoor work. So she'll take the knife from the kitchen. She'll ask me to go and sharpen them. And I'll find an excuse not to do that. Maybe the sharpening stone cannot be found. And then she'll say, why don't you tie up the garbage and take it down? And I will say, Mom, but the garbage collector has already passed by for today. Leave it for tomorrow. My mom will get fed up. She'll just put the hands on her hips, look at me straight at the face with a smirk. She'll just say, you're done bloody useless. So this went on for umpteen times until one fine day. There's one errand that my mom asked me to do, which nearly got me into the tenterhooks, nearly got me fried, like as though I'm not well done. And I want to share with you this particular episode, this particular story, for all the memorable messages, the strong messages, the profound messages that it carries. You see, you don't have this in your country, in Indonesia, but in Malaysia, there are weekly bets. You can place a bet for as little as a ringgit, place 4 numbers, whatever 4 digits that you want, and the numbers comes out, you become the winner, you get a fairly large prize. My mom used to be an investor in these numbers, not gambler, careful. She's not gambling, she's investing. And why I use the word investing is, my mother was hoping to strike something so that she'll get the money and she can give it to her grandchildren. See how magnanimous she was. And me, partly because I'm lazy and partly because I don't believe in this thing, sometimes I buy the numbers, sometimes I don't buy the numbers. And when I don't buy the numbers, I will keep the money because I dare not tell my mother that I did not buy the numbers. Thank God the numbers did not come out, so I was safe. But one fine day, oh, I tell you, my mom came in so excited in my room. Hey, I think we won the first prize. And I froze. I became pale. I looked at my mom. My mom looked at me. She saw me like as though I'm a ghost. And she asked me, why, what's wrong? I said, no, I'm happy for you. Then why are you looking like this? You know the answer. I did not buy the numbers. And my mom used to bet big. Big means the price is big. I tell you, I was mortified. I froze. I became the statue without liberty. I did not know what to do. I looked at her again. She looked at me. Then I morphed again into the statue of Gibraltar, also perfect and erect. Don't know what to do. Then suddenly I had a flash of an idea. I told my mom, no, mom, the numbers are in the car. I'll go and take it and cash it for you. Before she could realize that something is not right, I picked myself, dressed up, I rushed out to the car. And mom said, no, have your breakfast before you go. I dare not, because every little minute I spend with her, the truth is going to come out. I rather run out, took the car, tried to catch my breath, went to a war room just to have my morning cup of tea. And then, after having got my breath, I went to the bank. I withdrew the money, my own personal money, 13,000 Malaysian ringgit, came back and gave to my mom. And her face lit up like all the lights being lit up for a football match that night, with a white grin, 1,000-watt grin. So the message here is to have some empathy. It may not be important for us, but important for other people. Always understand their mindset, not just our own mindset. Point number 2, even more important, never ever shortchange your mom. Don't shortchange, don't cheat your mom. It'll come back to haunt you. I cannot get over this story. Though my mother considered me pretty, for me, you know how pretty close I was to disaster. So until this day today, I like to sing to my mom. Mama, oh, the love of my life, the life of my love. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Wow, wow, wow. Another touching, rich, and insightful speech by distinguished Toastmaster Ravee. Oh, bless her, bless her, bless her. What a wonderful lady. Oh, it's so funny. I wonder what the mama person would be like. What are you doing here? Why are you here sipping tea? That's hilarious. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, give me 3 seconds. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Okay. So now that we all have seen and from our prepared speakers, let's find out if everyone managed to say within time. I'd like to call our timer to present their time for the prepared speeches.
Thank you, Tam Donna. Let me just share the results of this
Yes, please.
Yeah, as you see, guys, so we have 2 candidates here. There are TM Andhyka and also the TM Ravee.
Okay, yes. So we have Toastmasters Andhyka and Ravee. You are now free to vote, and you are free to cast your votes and practice your voice. Is that what you say? Yes. So please use your voice and vote for the best speaker of the night. It's a tough call because both of them are amazing. Well, I mean, all four of them are amazing. So thank you for a wonderful night. Do we have 1 minute to vote for our favorite speaker timer and ballot counter? Oh, great. Everyone's voting in. Voted. Okay. So let's take a look while we wait for everyone else to vote. Okay, excuse me. Cool beans. Okay. I hope everyone casted their votes because if you haven't, you might suffer the aftermath of not having your favorite speaker win tonight. Oh, yikes. Okay. If you have, it is time for a fan favorite table topic session. But now it is the table topics battle. Just kidding. Since it's groundbreaking invention for Independence Day 2 weeks ago, we are now holding another table topics battle. One half of the audience will stay in the main room, while another half of the audience will follow table topic masters number 2 into a breakout room. The favorite speaker from each room will meet for a deciding tiebreaker round in the main room. Sounds fun? Absolutely, because it definitely is. Okay, are we ready to go into our separate rooms?
Okay, there will be
Zoom
two
master?
breakout rooms. Yeah. And
Okay.
the room
Are
will
we
be
ready to
open.
count down?
Okay, they will be open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the room.
Happy morning.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for joining in room 1. Welcome everyone. My name is Hanny, and tonight I will be your table topic masters. And let me share the screens. Is it visible?
Visible.
Yes, visible.
Okay. Because tonight we have a special theme about the proof your love to public speaking. So I will call you in randomly to choose this. There are some of topics here, and here are the rules. I will call you randomly, and then you can read the message clearly, and you have to change the thing in 30 seconds, and you have 1 until 2 minutes for your speech. And don't forget, use word of the day. And let me start from hello, Ivoni. Yes, Ivoni.
Sure. Thank you, Hanny.
Okay.
Table topic master. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. And here, your topic. The challenge is tell about your story in 1 until 2 minutes. Use special expressions and get hand gesture.
Oh, my story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay. This,
Okay.
this is the topic, right?
Yes. Anything you can
Okay.
tell the story, but don't forget use special expression and hand gesture.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, fellow Toastmaster and table topic master. Yeah, it's a good topic. Let me go back to my elementary school. Yeah, I think that is very, very wonderful and very exciting day in my life. Yeah. Do you know my whole elementary school every day, the whole terms, I just go fishing and climb mountain and swimming in the river. every day after the school. It's really very exciting because my whole classmate, we are totally have the same interesting and have very fun. Yeah, it's really wonderful. But do you know how come? Do you know what's happened? Actually, we couldn't find the river. The river totally disappeared. And even the mountain also disappeared. And the how to say, the rice field, the farming also disappeared. Do you know why? Can you guess why? Why they are totally disappeared? Because, nowadays here, they are they are totally replaced by the building, the high building, the more higher building, all replaced to the river and the mountain and even the farming. Yeah, it's so sad because the society already totally different. People pursuing the high building to gain the much more money to enjoy the life more. So actually nowadays the children they don't know what is river or what is mountain. It's very pity because most of them already disappear. Yeah. Thank you. Back to our table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivani, for sharing your story about the mountains. And yes, so we can know about the other story about the river and the mountains. And so let me move from another speakers. I have another topics. How about I called hello, Toastmaster, are you? Hello. Okay, this is your topic. Have you ever feared? What is the biggest fear of public speaking? 1 until 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
The fact that I found was there are two things that all people scare the most in their life. One of them public speaking. So I think having fear of public speaking is not just mine. So I feel a bit relief about that, but I'm still struggling with public speaking. The most embarrassing moment of my public speaking, I think back when I was in college. So because I achieved certain grade, so they give me opportunity to be assistant lecturer. So I have to teach to the less junior students, but my public speaking was so terrible. So after the class, they put out some feedback form, and if I remember that, the feedback was so miserable. I mean, if I remember that feedback, I won't come back to public speaking. Never ever come back to public speaking stuff. But until I realized that public speaking actually is just natural fear of everybody else. So I'm not the only one who fear about it. So even though I'm very scared of public speaking, but I believe that having a good mental models or mental attitude toward it is more important. So I finally have a gut to come back to public speaking, even though I'm very scared. Until now, I'm still nervous. I'm still feel afraid of being judged. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you. Back to Hanny.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ayu. Yes, by you accept the challenge as the assistant lecturer, and then you try to teach, and you know how to overcome your fear, and then you practice until now.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing Toastmaster Ayu.
Thank you.
And let me move another topic again. Oh, okay. Sorry. For next, I will call hello, Toastmaster Rani.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
This is your topic. This is some of quotes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He is some of a poet apa? Yes, and the quote is speech is power. Speech is to persuade, to comfort, to compel.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay.
Uh,
1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
yeah, try. Well, to deliver our goals, to deliver our purpose, just like how Toastmaster Andhyka said before, speech is one of the vehicle for us to reach what we want, to be able to achieve what we dream to. So yes, I do agree with the quotes that speech has a power to support us gaining what we want. So that's why people also say that speech is also a form of negotiating with others to get what we want, what we actually want. And that's why we also need to be able to have a good skills in delivering our speech as to deliver what we have in our heart. Thank you. Back to you, TM Hanny.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Rani. Yes, that this is sounds of learn about how to be a speaker and a speech, and we learn from related Toastmaster Andhyka in speech. Just remember for the how to communication, and there are some of patch here. And then speech with and you have a power and you have the purpose, and this is how to build communication. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Rani. We'll first move again to another speaker here. Hello, Toastmaster Abigail. Hi. Hi, your voice so cute, yeah. Okay. This is your topic. This is some of quotes from Mahatma Gandhi. Is my shyness has been in reality my shield and buckler. It has allowed me to grow. It has helped me in my discernment of truth.
Okay.
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 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Okay. Okay, thank you, TM Hanny, for this opportunity. This is, I don't know, I'm actually a very shy person, so this quote is definitely for me. And I must say that my shyness has given me opportunities to improve myself. How? Because of my shyness, I sometimes stay at the back during conversation. I just listen to others and I observe others. And because of that, I manage to read them and adjust myself according to what I've learned about the people around me. And that's, I think, is a very powerful tool that allow me to adjust my communication style according to the person. Because I remember TM Andhyka once said how we should adjust our communication style according to different people. And that's something that I've been, I don't know, I've been doing that unconsciously. And when TM Andhyka said that, I was just, that's right, I've done that before. So yeah, I definitely agree with the statement. And as a shy person, I really don't do that statement. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Abigail. Yes. By you have a shyness, then you see it as the opportunity for you to grow, and then you learn the how to how to convey your communication, then related in your statement. And then thank you for sharing. And I will move again to the next speakers. I hope it's still okay. Let's see. How about Toastmasters Shoki? Are you?
I'm in McDonald's.
But you okay? You will join?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, people gonna look at me, but okay, it's okay.
Okay.
The perk of becoming a public speaker. You don't know about what you speak.
You everywhere, yeah. And then this is your topic.
Okay.
The challenge is tell about your story about friendship. Friendship, yeah, not lover or your ex. No.
Wow.
Friendship. Okay, 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Toastmaster Hanny is opening my card there. Okay. Friendship is just like this piece of chicken right here. Friendship is just like a piece of chicken right here. You see it, right? It's quite juicy. You know, when you bite into it, so delicious, so delecting, so delightful. It's crispy, it's succulent. It's basically quench your hunger at some point. But sometimes this little thing, this delectable chicken, if we eat it too much, it's not healthy whatsoever. Sometimes friendship is important. I mean, without friendship, we cannot socialize. We basically cannot do anything. There's a lot of activities that we need, or a lot of activities that we created from friendship. We can experience our first play date. We can experience a lot of things when it comes to friendship. But sometimes friendship brings a lot of bad things as well. Conflicts. Sometimes you do something that you don't really want to. And sometimes a little bit of something that is too good, or should I say good, can be bad as well if you have a lot of it, or basically have overdosed it, basically. So yes, friendship is important. Friendship is very important. But too much friend can sometimes be too much to handle as well. Maybe you have a lot of friends, but there's only one particular person that you can call as a friend. As that person who basically in there in your hour of need. That's all for me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm gonna enjoy my piece of chicken now. So yeah, bye, everybody.
Okay. Let's enjoy your fried chicken with the delicious like friendship calls is. Thank you for sharing. This was a Shoki. Enjoy your dinner, and don't forget to send my home. And the last, I don't have a question again, but I will call.
What's your address?
You call me.
Yes, hi, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf.
Hi.
Hello. I have some of topic for you.
Thank you.
Is how is your first icebreaker speech?
How is my first icebreaker speech?
Yes.
That is a question I've been waiting for a long, long time. The first time I came to Maranatha Toastmasters Club as a member, and I had to deliver my icebreaker speech. What I thought about icebreaker is breaking the ice. So I try to bring something, some ice and a breaker. So I came to the front and I said, ladies and gentlemen, so proudly I'm going to tell you how to break the ice. And I break the ice. And everybody was shocked and looking at me, and some of them are laughing. I said, why are you laughing at me? I'm breaking the ice. This is the right way to break the ice. Don't use your hand. Use this thing. And I bang again. I said, oh my God. People said, that's not the right thing to do. It is not breaking the real ice. You have to tell about yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can imagine how my face becoming blushing. And I was just looking down, and that's it. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for the closing statement. Okay, don't forget use gavel for break the ice. So please send to me who is the most favorite table topic speaker in this room. Please, please, please don't forget send to me, and then you will leave the breakout room and close the door until 40 seconds.
Yes, I'm Raqi here, your table topic master. So, but before that, I want to say thank you so much to Donna to cover up me, and for the next questions, maybe I will go to with the guest here. May I know there's a guest here? All right, I will call guest Icha. Hello, guest Icha, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
All right, will you be my next table topic speakers? Just right. All right. And the questions is, imagine you want to purpose your girlfriend or your boyfriend to become your partner of life. What do you want to say? Imagine you want to purpose your girlfriend to or your boyfriend to become your partner of life. What do you want to say? So guess Icha, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunities. So, if I want to propose my boyfriend to become my partner of life, uh, what uh, what would I say? Uh, Maybe if we and my boyfriend become a partner of life, uh, we can through our life as enjoy as we can do, and maybe life is difficult to understand, but uh, if we are together, we can through as easy as we can. That's it.
All right, thank you so much, guys Icha, for trying. So thank you so much for take the challenge as the icebreaker speakers. Sorry, my mistake. Table topic speakers, I mean. So thank you so much. And I will go next with guest Vena, soon to be Toastmaster Vena, if you don't mind.
So,
Will you be my next table topic speakers?
sure.
All right. The questions for you is, what is the biggest challenge you've faced? What is the biggest challenge you have faced? Soon to be Toastmaster Vena, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, the screen is yours.
I think so far, the biggest challenge that I have facing right now is raising the kids. So for those of you who are thinking of getting married, it's actually the challenges for you in the future is actually raising the kids. I have two teenagers. Actually, my eldest is 17 years old, and my second child is 12 years old. I thought actually raising a teenager is actually pretty easier than raising a baby because, when they were just born, we did not sleep at night. I thought that was tiring, but actually raising two teenager boys is pretty, it's more tiring than ever. So I guess answering why, what is the biggest challenges that I'm facing right now, but rewarding though, is raising the children. That's it.
All right, so thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Vena, for sharing. Yes, for all of us here still single, that's the biggest challenge in our future. So thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Vena, for sharing with us your biggest challenge. And let's move on to another. Wait, I will share my screen first. I will call another guest here. There's soon to be Toastmaster Angga. Soon to be Toastmaster Angga, are you there?
Hi everyone. I'm sorry for
Hi.
late joining.
It's okay. You are joined in the right time. Because yeah, as a guest, this is the part of you to enhance your public speaking skills. So soon to be Toastmaster Angga, do you want to be my next table topic speaker?
Okay, I will be the next topic speaker.
All right.
So,
all right, sorry. The questions is, loving in silence or declaring with all its risks? Loving in silence or declaring with all its risks? Soon to be Toastmaster Angga, are you ready?
this is a hard question actually.
Yes, but it's okay. You can say anything, literally anything.
Okay,
I know you can do it.
Okay, I will answer this question. But first of all, I would like to introduce myself. This is first time I'm joining this Toastmaster meeting. Previously, I know from the social media. So, hi everyone. My name is Angga. Personally, I'm as the cadet in STIP Jakarta. So, thank you. And for the answer is loving. I'm sorry. Can we repeat the topic?
Wait, I will share it again for you, special. Loving in silence or declaring with all risks?
I was in the both condition, but I rather to choose to declare it with all risk because you will regret if you not declare anything and would not say anything. So I had previous experience with a girl maybe or maybe with a chance. For example, if you have kind of a chance to say something to a person and it only happened once only one time, it will not happen again in the future. So I rather to choose to take it all risk and do it, because you will never know if you not do it. So yeah, that is my answer.
All right, thank you so much. Soon to be Toastmaster Rangga, you just inspired me with your punchline in the last. Because because why? That's my condition right now, actually.
Oh my
So
god.
thank you so much, soon to be
Good luck.
Toastmaster Rangga. But anyway, due to the limited time, I just wanted to check to our timer here, our lovely timer. Toastmaster Septi, are all table topic speakers in this room eligible to be voted?
Yeah, as you see, so we have three candidates here. Toastmaster Dini, guest Fena, and also guest Angga. Maybe we could chat Toastmaster Raqi in personal, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the which one of candidates that you wanted to choose to be the best one?
Yep.
One.
So please cast your vote now. Please cast your vote now. Now. All right, I already have the answer here. So thank you so much to all of you guys in this room. I wish you can still enjoy our table topic speakers, and be ready for the winner that I will spill. Be ready, and the winner of table topic speech session in this room goes to Jeng Jeng Jeng, our G Toastmaster Dini. Congratulations. Yes. Let's give applause to Toastmaster Dini. Congratulations, Toastmaster Dini, for winning on this stage. Be ready in the final stage. I wish you can, you can burn the stage.
Burn, baby, burn.
All right, the winner is our GE tonight. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much to all of the soon-to-be Toastmasters, aka guests, and our visiting Toastmasters to joining our session. All right, and then the room will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And see you on the main room, guys. Yes.
Wonder how it's gonna go in the other room. Toastmaster Marcel, do you have any clues for us from the next door? Tell us.
I think this session, this meeting, this time is very wonderful. Wonderful. Learn so much from the wonderful speaker and the member in here and guest. It's my honor. Thank you.
Oh, yay! All right. Thank you. Who else is from the other room? Ooh, Toastmaster Shauki is here. Our grammarian is here. Gustavan is here.
Okay.
Oh, so happy to see. Okay. TTM, are you ready to lead the battle?
All right, thank you so much, our Tom. So welcome to the final battle of table topic session for tonight. And maybe someone from the room one wants to spill who is the winner.
Okay. Can I mention here? Okay.
Yes, you can mention Madam Table Topic Master.
Okay. In room one, who is the most favorite table topic speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf.
Yay!
Congratulations.
The icebreaker.
Yes. Fight your icebreaker.
All right, we already have the winner from the room one, and we already have the winner from the room two. Let's start the battle. Please make sure for all the winner to prepare. Are you in the pros or in the cons? Before
Sorry, who is from room what? Room 2? Who?
And the winner from the room 2 is our GE for tonight, Toastmaster Dini. What a battle tonight! So here's the stage. Please welcome DTM Yusuf from room 1, battle with versus with Toastmaster Dini from the room 2. And the topic itself is it better to be rich with no friends or poor with many friends? Is it better to be rich with no friends or poor with many friends? Maybe DTM Yusuf already ready to start?
I'm sorry, Raqi, you need to decide who is pro and who is contra.
All right. Maybe I wanna DTM Yusuf in the cons and Toastmaster Dini in the pros.
So I will be pro that rich with no friends.
Yes. Rich with no friends or poor with many friends.
Okay.
I will be pro for rich with no friends, poor but many friends.
DTM Yusuf will be cons.
Cons, I don't agree with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it clear enough?
Yes.
Are you ready? Distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf and Toastmaster Dini?
Lady first.
All right. So, because Distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf already said, so the stage is Toastmaster Dini. Toastmaster Dini, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Raqi. Actually, I disagree with that, with this, but since I've been chosen as the pro side, so yes, I will be the rich girl with no friends. Am I right? So yeah, being rich is like we can buy all what we want. Even we want to buy friends, we want to buy some clothes. We want to buy time with people that we want to chat. Perhaps if we admire John Mayer, perhaps we can buy him to come to our house and sing to our house. That's if I become the rich person. It doesn't matter. I don't have any friends because I can pour some money to everything I want, to whoever I want. Just invite them to my house, and then they will do whatever I want. So because poor, I don't like being poor because I cannot do everything without money. I need money to create, to have what I want. Friends, I can buy it. House, I can buy it. So I choose rich over poor with no friends. Thank you.
you so much. Wow, what a contradictive. I mean, Toastmaster Dini will just be the with the flying money, but lonely.
Money,
But
money,
yeah,
money, money.
flying money, but lonely. But yeah, that's a choice. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dini. And let's move on to the concert with distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf. So, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much. Being rich with no friends, what does it mean? You are all alone. Nobody comes to see you. Nobody talks to you. You will be dead. It's better to be poor with lots of friends. You know, once you are poor, I was poor before, but because I had a lot of friends, so I got a lot of information. They said, Yusuf, if you want to get scholarship to a foreign country, you do this, you come to this place, and they show me everything. Yes, I am poor, but I've got good friends. They supported me to go to see all those important people in my campus. And at last, ladies and gentlemen, I could get the scholarship from my friends. Imagine if you are rich and you don't have any friends. Who will tell you that? You will be just staying in Indonesia for ages. But look at me. I'm a poor man from the village, but many friends, and they show me the way. Remember, friends will guide us. Friends will show us the way to our success. And so, once I was in a foreign country working, I'm also never forget them. I invited them. I told them that this is the easiest way to go abroad. You study in a hotel school, you try to be your best, and try to apply for the scholarship in a foreign country. It's easy like a piece of cake. And that because I was poor and I know how difficult it is to get the money and I know how bad I want to go abroad, it is because of poor and many friends supported me. So ladies and gentlemen, it's better being poor now with lots of friends and later you will be rich with lots of friends as well. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf, for your statement. What a statement. We are learned together, right? Like a coin, there's two sides. So we are here to learn from the two sides. So thank you so much for distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf and also Toastmaster Dini for sharing your opinion due to the questions. But before we go back to the Tom, I will check timer. Both of them are eligible to be voted. You're still muted, plus Mr. Cedric.
Sure. They both eligible to be voted.
Wow!
They
Awesome!
qualified. Congratulations.
What a battle tonight! So, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, please make sure you choose your favorite one. And that's all from me as your table topic masters. That's all from me, Raqi as table topic masters 2 and Hanny from table topic master 1. I will give it back the control to our Tom.
All right, all right, all right. We were so ready to rumble. Okay, don't forget to cast your votes, otherwise you will face the aftermath of not seeing your favorite battler win tonight. Whoa, what a fiery battle. I think that's honestly the question I have right now entering mid-adulthood, you know? Do I want to be rich or do I want to have many friends? Because sometimes it's one or the other. You might be rich and you might not have the time to develop friendships. What a payoff. All right, so while you vote, congratulations for such bombshell performances by our finalists, Toastmaster Dini and distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf. great. Thank you very much for an all-out table topic session. We will find out who will win right at the end of our meeting. Okay, whoop whoop. So, as with all stages in life, it is now time to learn from our experiences. It is the evaluation session. I'm going to hand it to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Dini. Screen is yours.
Thank you so much for our Madam Tom tonight, who's very pretty and amazing. Now it's time for the evaluation reports. And first one, I'm going to call Toastmaster Uyun to deliver the speech evaluation report for Toastmaster Marzel. Over to you, Toastmaster Uyun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dini. Happy morning, everyone. You have listened to a wonderful icebreaker speech from Toastmaster Marzel. If I could pronounce it correctly, I guess, yeah, I heard it, Toastmaster Marzel. Someone who is from Mangole Island, very competitive, and he loves his brother. What an introduction from him, which has met the objective of the icebreaker speech. Round of applause for him. From him, we could learn so many good points, and I would love to showcase 2 points. The first is engaging vocal variety, and the second is his clarity to explain things. First is the engaging vocal variety. He used vocal variety to connect with the audience. For me, his vocal variety sounded very natural, as if he told a story in front of me. So I could imagine how is Mangole Island, how his relationship with his brother grew. So it's very clear. It also came to the second point, his clarity. So he used the descriptive language very clear. I could easily understand the points from him about the island and also his relationship with his brother. So engaging vocal variety and his clarity was the good points that he showcased tonight. And for the room of improvement, I would love to showcase 2, time management, and the second is the closing. I think Toastmaster Marzel has put attention to Toastmaster Sakti's background, and he acknowledged that he was over time. And I think to improve this, he could have plot the pointers that he wanted to say. For example, 10% of time for the opening, another 10% for the closing, and 80% for the body with more descriptions. And besides that, descriptive language, though I said it was his strength, it can be a knife. It can lead to kind of overtime if the description was used for non-core purpose. For example, the title was selfish, and I think from what I could understand, it was that he was selfish, but then he recognized that sharing to his brother was more rewarding to him. So I think this part could have been explored more. And I would love to go to the next one. It's about closing. So I wanted to hear more about this restatement of being selfish at the beginning, but then he learned to be more open to share to his brother. So I think he could have plot like some more time for the closing to the restatement of the speech purpose. So time management and closing, I would love. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Dini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. And then the next one, I will call Toastmaster Agung to evaluate the speech from Toastmaster Tengku. Over to you.
Thank you, GE. Toastmaster Tengku, thank you so much for your insightful speech, the research speech about rhetoric. And what I love about your speech is you structure your content of speech very well organized. It was well organized, and so that I could follow the speech, the content from, for example, from the you mentioned about the history first, and then the benefits of the rhetoric itself, and then you explain us about the definition. After that, you present us the points that the result of your research. I mean, and then after that, what I love about this is you give us summary. Okay, so that it showed us that you are very attentive to make sure that we understand about your content, because sometimes we didn't hear, or maybe technical glitch or something else that, oh, he gave me like a summary, so okay, I understand that very well, and then the closing at the end. Another one that I love about your speech is that between parts of your content, your speech, you utilize some sentences or statement that made us aware. Oh, for example, my fellow Toastmasters, please don't expect too high about my result, so that okay, and then we are, as an audience, we are getting that awareness. Oh, Toastmaster Tengku will present us the points about the result, so okay, that we are aware about that. And then the other one is you look comfortable presenting that and also speaking in front of the audience, so you seem so calm, so I really like that. To make your speech for the future speech better and better, maybe you want to change your opening statement. For example, you give us the question, or maybe like a example of speech from our national hero, for example, like Bung Tomo, merdeka atau mati, or in English, freedom or die. So it gives like a example on how do we do rhetoric from our national hero, something like that. And the other one I would like you to improve is that when you present your result, you may want to use the visual aid, for example, using your PowerPoint or Canva, so that we can understand more and more about your speech. Because I noticed that you present us with like a lot of definitions, so it makes us think twice. When you give us like visual aid, it make us it help us more about understanding about your speech and the result of your research. So on and all, it was very good and very wonderful speech. I hope that this evaluation can give you insight to make you better in the aftermath of the project. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agung. And then next one, we have Toastmaster Apri to evaluate the speech from Toastmaster Andhyka. Over to you, Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you very much. Patch, purpose, audience, time, content, and how. The proven technique how to make your cross like you back and become your career friend. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight I would like to congratulations to Toastmaster Andhyka for finishing development communication plan project. I believe that the patch technique is also applicable not only to get people like you back, but also can be applied in work environment such as a business deal with your client. So let me commend you doing two things really well. First, you have a really great personal story. I like it because it can make a deeper connection with the audience. Also, the story is really relatable for us. You introduce the patch technique, which is new for me. And the most importantly, you're telling the personal story about how you can incorporate it into your personal story and make a person you like your back. And the second is your delivery is really great. I like your pace and the way you use pause, also using a hand gesture when delivering your speech. For example, you use a hand gesture when describing your girl you like, the hair and how she looks like, and the pace is really great, and I can discuss your message really easy. And of course, there is a room for improvement. There are two recommendations that I can give you. Since this is about practice developing a communication plan, first, try to engage with the audience by asking the question like, please raise your hand if you have a crush in your life, because it can make the connection to the audience and show your awareness to the audience and needs. You can allow them to raise your hand or type in the chat box to answer your question. And next is my suggestion is to try to use call to action in the end of your speech. The reason is it can make the audience act after the end of your speech. For example, you can be like the call to action can be like that is my patch technique, and if you have any question regarding my technique, you can contact me in the end of the meeting, just like that. And another thing is to challenge yourself. You can use rule of 3 instead of 5, and I believe it's really common for us to use that. So that's the audience and can discuss your message more vividly. And overall, you're doing a really great with storytelling, and your delivery is really outstanding. And I believe with improvement to make the audience involved by asking them a question and better call to action in the end of your speech can make your speech more intriguing. I think that's all for my evaluation for your speech, and I hope you can apply it in your next speech in the future. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you. That's great, Toastmaster Apri. And then the last evaluator will be Toastmaster Alvin to evaluate the speech from Toastmaster DTM Ravee. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam GE. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. What a stunning speech by distinguished Toastmaster Ravee. That's it, just like what I say. He may be the most senior member, but he is definitely the most youngest energy in this room, in this session right now. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, distinguished Toastmaster Ravee just show us how storytelling can connect all of us together. I can see a lot of people chatting in the chat box, a lot of people laughing, right? So my fellow Toastmaster and guests, here is my observation. The first one, the opening, the singing that really relate, that everyone knows. That is, the song itself is very beautiful. Somehow in my mind, I guess Toastmaster Ravee owned this song rather than Freddie Mercury. A good opening will catch your audience very fast. And the second point is, you see what Toastmaster Ravee doing like this and doing like this. What an awesome body language. That is very new from me, and you can learn this too, guys. And as you can see, and I copy him right now, he deliver his speech by standing. It will release more energy. It will release more force. Because of that, you will become more confident. And one more thing that distinguished Toastmaster Ravee excellent is the story itself. Especially when he is putting the conflict on the story. We know that every great story is famous not because of the good part, but in the conflict part. Like Cinderella, we know Cinderella become normal lady in middle of the night, or Snow White eating poison apple, right? So just like distinguished Toastmaster Ravee, he put the conflict when his mother have many errands for him, and also when he put the bad and he win the bet but not put the money. That's the conflict that we will all remember for tonight. And always a room for improvement. I see a very good topic by distinguished Toastmaster Ravee, but I think most of the time I see distinguished Toastmaster Ravee in a positive vibes from end to end most of the time. I think it is better for distinguished Toastmaster Ravee to put some contrast emotion. For example, when Toastmaster distinguished Toastmaster Ravee said, "My mother has passed last 2 years," and doing silence, so it increase the contrast. And one more thing, to get the humor for the conflict itself. For example, like he said, not get the beat, winning the beat. And that's for me. Audience, please use more storytelling. Can be with your girlfriend or with your mother. That will connect everyone in the room. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Always a festive evaluation from you, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. So all evaluators have given their feedback report. Now it's time to hear our timer. About the time report.
About the time report, let me to show you and also send it to the chat box for a while.
Okay,
so
they all
congratulations, all of you. It's qualified. Yay!
All are eligible to be voted. And then yes, the link is on the chat box. So please use your voice. I mean. Okay. And then while we're waiting, perhaps Toastmaster Alvin, can you take a picture of us?
Yes, as Kang Photo of the day, please everyone turn on your camera. Just a moment so I can take the picture and give your best picture of the day. Okay, Novi, Toastmaster Novi, guest Yvonne, Dion. Okay, here we go. There will be 2 quick photo. Please give your best expression. So 3, 2, 1. Correct. Okay, that's the first one. Let me save it first. In the meantime, please mind your next photo of the day. Now, here comes. In count on 3, 2, 1. Correct. Okay, back to you, Madam GE.
Is it enough? Only 2
Yeah.
photos? Okay. And then we will continue the evaluation report. And now I want to call our grammarian, Toastmaster Abigail. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, over to you for the grammar report.
Okay, thank you, Tiam Dini. So let me share my screen first. Okay. So my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's start the grammar report. Let's start with some awesome words that I heard in the wonderful speeches. First, when I saw happiness in him, I was happy too. Thank you, Dan Marzel, for showing us the beauty of a relationship between siblings. I have a sibling too, so I can really relate to this. And then patch your communication and catch your dream. Thank you, TM Andhyka. This is a very clever sentence. Thank you for sharing your insights on how to work on our communication and relationship, because this is really, really important, especially because we're still in the pandemic. And then rhetoric is an art. It's all around us. As long as you're interacting with people, you'll find the art of rhetoric will serve you well. Thank you, Tem Tengku, for explaining about rhetoric. I became very curious And actually, I really want to dive deeper into rhetoric. Maybe I'll do some research after this. And then, last but not least, I became a statue. This is supposed to be a statue without liberty. This was very clever. This is very genius. I laughed very hard after TM Ravee said this one, and I think this one will stay in my mind for a very long time. So let's go into the report. First, I'm so narcissistic people. For this one, we can use I'm a narcissist, which is the noun form of narcissistic, or I'm so narcissistic. And then we have it's a very honor. Very is an adverb, honor is a noun. So we can use it's a great honor, great the adjective. Or we can use we are very honored. And then we have I grown up. This is the situation where we are supposed to use simple past. So instead of past participle, we use the word grew, the past tense. And then it was our health. In this case, we should use verb between it and our. So we should use worsen, the verb form. And then it's very pity. Pity is a noun. So we can say it's a pity or it's very pitiful. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abigail. It's a very thorough report with beautiful words. And then the next one, I will call Toastmaster Koyum, who will sing another song perhaps, and also share his RWED concert report. Over to you.
Ku berharap engkau mengerti di hati ini hanya mahu bantu kamu. Fellow enthusiastic speakers, public speaking lovers, I have a very good businesses today. Why? Those people who are speaking in front of the stage doesn't want me to go to the toilet. And why was that happen? Because you guys use a lot of things tonight. And with that, fellow friends, allow me to share my screen with all of you. And with that, if you guys can see my screen, put one in the chat box down below before I start my report. All right, I can see it's coming, meaning to say it is visible to everybody. And with that, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, for SCBD Toastmasters Club today, which I remember Sudirman Council Business District, or Sudirman Corner Business District, their businesses today is very good. A lot of people do a lot of transactions. First thing first, let us go to the roll taker, where our Toastmasters of the meetings use one but she recovered it by using 3 words of the day for today. And her favorite words is okay for 6. I would say okay, but not in close repeated, but in a long repeat or in a longer time frame. And we have, I am in the table topic room 1. So we have Toastmaster Hanny as our table topic master with 16 one and a favorite word of I for twice. And we have our general evaluator did not complete her yet evaluations with one and one during the introduction. And congratulations to our timer and grammarian for a very well conduct of speech. And moving on to our prepared speech sessions, we have Toastmasters Marzal with one and full but with no meanings and no word of the day being shared upon. And Toastmasters Tengku recover his mistakes today with 2 words of the day being count and 3 unmeaningful so and 3 and 1 Toastmasters Andhyka, a fellow familiar faces, also spoken for 2 unmeaningful so, and 1 of the word of the day for today. And distinguished Toastmasters Ravee, keep your mama, keep your very smoothness. And that's where we moving on to the table topic session for the room 1. Apologize in advance for those who are in the room 2 or in the main room, because I did not manage to get yours. And with that, our guest Yvonne, you have 1 word of unmeaningful so, and then your favorite word is the, and you repeat that as for much 3 times. And Toastmasters are you have 1 for and for unmeaningful so, and with the repeated word or your favorite words I for 3 times. Toastmasters Rani with 1 well, and Toastmasters Abigail with 1 and 1 with it. I would say that it should be good as well. And then moving on to the next one, Toastmaster Shauki, we have 2 unmeaningful so, but I give you credit with that chicken that you show with us. And your favorite word for today is half, and you say it for twice. And distinguished Toastmasters Yusuf, I catch you did not say anything on the filler words, and as well as our general evaluator here today, Toastmasters Dini, when you present your table topics. You both doing great. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the evaluation session, we have Toastmasters Uyun with 1 new word, and 1 twice, and her favorite words is I think for 4 times he said that in her speech. And Toastmasters Agung with 1 7 and you did cover that with a word of the day for once. And moving on to Toastmasters Apri, my friends from Malang, you said the word 6 but you managed to cover it. I still can catch it for 6 times. And your favorite word would be and you spoke that word repeatedly for, I believe, 3 on the first one and twice for the second one. And Toastmasters Alvin, my brother from another hood, even though you are my brother, come on, competition is the competition. You have 4 in your speech today, and I would say it is still much very good. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, for me myself, I have a lot of and forgive me with that, and I will try to improve more further and better in the future. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for your report, Toastmaster Qayyum. So now will be me to present the general evaluation for this session. Let me share my screen. Okay, so the evaluation report and key takeaways for the session. All members and guests, as usual, were warmly welcome by the SAA and all the EXCO, VPE, and other. And the second one, the session was started on time at 7 p.m. with a festive couple song from our Madam Tom. And the third one is proper introduction from our SAA and VPE. And then the 2 table topic session provide more opportunity for us to grow, for the members and guests to try the impromptu speech. And for the speakers, as usual, I always love the positive energy. And then all speakers also provide insightful, enjoyable, discerning content and topics. Thus we can learn from your speeches. And for the role takers, all role takers, thank you, came on time and properly introduced their roles. And Madam Tom provide excitement for this session. Thank you very much. And all evaluators provided feedback thorough and insightful. And timer, bell counter, grammarian, and AHWOD report was also incredible. Thank you very much. And the room for improvement, first one for the session is perhaps we can improve the technical glitch because we try new things with 2 breakout room for the table topic session. Perhaps we can arrange more like who record this one room 1 session and who record the second room session. And the second is start on time and finish on time at 9 p.m. And all speakers, perhaps we can use more WOD, including myself. I didn't use I didn't use the WOD in my speech. So perhaps in the next session we can use more WOD. And the note takers, thank you very much. You are all amazing and incredible, and I love you so much. So thank you. That's all from me. Perhaps we can go to the Hall of Fame. I call Toastmaster Rani.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dini. So now may I share the screen?
Please.
Okay. Well, yes, from all three sessions, we have heard so many great speakers, but each sessions we have to choose for a best one. And so from the first session, from among four speakers, we have two who are eligible to be voted, which is Toastmaster Andhyka and also distinguished Toastmaster Ravee. And the best speaker now belongs to
Yay!
Toastmaster Andhyka. Congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. Okay, so now we will move on to the second section. So the results of the battle between Toastmaster Dini and Pak Yusuf from the audience vote, the best speaker for the table topic. This is it. It's DTM Yusuf. Congratulations, Pak Yusuf. Once again, you snatched this achievement. Okay. Now we will move to the last session, which is the best evaluators. And from all four evaluators who had delivered their evaluations, all four are eligible to be voted, but we have to choose one that will be the best evaluator. And it is Toastmaster Alvin. Congratulations, Toastmaster Alvin. So once again, I congratulate all three winners. Now I will give the control back to Madam G. Thank you.
Yeah, please to Tom ya.
Yeah, sorry. So I will give the control back to our Madam Tom, Toastmaster Donna.
Okay, thank you, Counter and GE. Congratulations to all winners tonight. Woo! What a wonderful, wonderful speech you all have given. Inspiring and great. Okay. So, thank you for a wonderful night. Before we wrap up, I'd like to leave us with a quote for us to ponder upon. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. From Viktor Frankl. All right, that's all for tonight. It has been an absolute joy to serve as your Toastmaster of the meeting. My name is Donna, and I will now give the stage to our acting or sitting president to officially close the meeting.
Thank you, Madam Tom. Mama. Ooh. And one more time, one more song. Now time is running out. The time is running out. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. We are running out of time. 10 minutes past 10. But I hope you guys enjoy tonight. I love the smile here. I see. And welcome visiting Toastmaster Swisin. Hello.
Hi. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
So many songs tonight. There's so many great singers.
Okay. When will be your next meeting?
My next meeting will be in September 18th. We have the speaker-thon.
September 18. Yeah. Okay.
Yangon Toastmaster Club in Myanmar.
in Myanmar. Wow, come along from Myanmar. Wow, that is. Oh, what time? 18 September.
Yeah, 18 September, 9 p.m. Malaysia time.
Oh, 9 p.m. Indonesian time. So after all, most of Indonesian meeting is after 9. So after that, you can join Myanmar, fly to Myanmar via Zoom. Okay, thank you, GTM Srishin. And now I would like to call my brother Toastmaster Kayum. Thank you so much for last second support, my brother. Okay, what is your opinion about tonight? Yeah, what is your opinion about tonight?
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President of Education or Acting President. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to say this a lot with the old member of Sudirman Central Business District. Thank you, Andhyka, for correcting me. And I feel like SCBD is a home. And why I tell that, I always keep coming back here until where the club president did ask me as, are you a guest? Are you an Indonesian? Are you a Toastmasters? And I feel like I can be an Indonesian. And with that, when I come back again and again, there is a lot of new things. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I say, if you guys want to go for a Toastmasters, SCBD is your home. And perhaps if someone want to chip in together and give the money to the treasurer, can make me one part of the family, I'm glad to be part of you guys and helping out to become a better leader and better speakers. And with that, Alvin, I have 3 clubs at the moment, most of them meeting in the sunny days where all of you guys are working. And if you guys are still insist, Kayum, I want to go to your club, which is Medley Chapter 1, Toyhan Toastmasters Club, and as well as Heritage Toastmasters Club, you can ask those people who in this room that know me where to find me. I am approachable, I am not invisible. And with that, Alvin, I would like to say, I would like to keep coming back and give something to all of you at the end of the meeting. With that, back to you, Mr. Acting President.
Right. Thank you so much, Master Kayum. Thank you so much for your support today. And one more thing, yeah, please, one more voice. I want to hear from guest Angga. Hello, guest Angga.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. How do you find SCBD Toastmasters?
I found the SCBD Toastmaster. Actually, I searched for the Toastmaster website there, and I found that the SCBD Toastmaster was listed in there. And I tried to out the Instagram and then assign myself on the link that provided on the Instagram. And soon after, I contact Hanny. Hello, Hanny. And yeah, Hanny always provide me the link, although I'm not joining for around 2 weeks. I supposed to joining around 2 weeks ago. And the first time I'm contacted with Hanny, but for some reason I was unable to join this Toastmaster. And yeah, see you. Hi everyone.
See you again next week, yeah.
Next week, see you.
Okay. We are on our regular session for every Friday. Okay. Yay. Okay, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, once again, thank you very much for your support today. I'm very happy. I'm very grateful to run this regular session to the end. And with that, I will say happy morning, and then we'll mark the session end. So please unmute yourself and say again with me, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Thank you. Recording stop.
Happy morning.